Live streaming is on.
Yeah, live streaming is on.
Wow, the BTC price, everything is in red. I'm now in coin360.com. Everything is in red.
Is that Coin 360? Hello everyone.
Okay.
Let me check.
Hello everyone. Nice to see you again today. It's 10th of September, Sunday.
Yeah,
nice to see you.
10th of September. Yeah.
BTC price now is 25,900 plus. ETH 1,636. If you look at this, what do you call this? Coin 360. Whoa, everything is in red.
Yeah, and we have a red color due to the market is go down and some of the decision from the Fed they decide to increase the interest rate on this October. So let's review some of.
So that's like half a month away or 1 month away, October.
Yeah, October. Yeah, and then let's review some of the information from with us, and let me start to share our slide. Let me. This meeting and that stream. Practice. Maybe I share the entire screen. Oh yeah. Here. Hello. Yeah. Stay on live stream here. So can you see? Yeah.
I can see it clearly.
Yeah. Here our slide, the live stream today. Yeah. And Mr. Nicholas, do you have any information on this? Oh, this one.
All right. So I have a couple of pieces of information here. So first of all, the West, America. So they are. You see, when you talk about economy, there's always this thing about real estate that is part of the reason why crisis happened. Yeah. So I think back in 2008, there was a lot of lending and over lending or something. Yeah. So it actually rolled over to a very big crisis. Yeah. So this time around, there are a lot of market watchers. They are very worried about the next crisis, or rather the crisis that could be bigger than 2008 crisis, right? So there's quite a number of buildings, office building towers in US that's being sold for a big discount. So whoever is buying them, they were probably looking at how positive the economy can upturn, and so they seize the opportunity to buy this real estate at low price. Yeah, for example, this Silverstein Properties, they are selling a 20-story building, office building, at the Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is like the pre-prime, right? If I'm not wrong, for 105 million, which is 66 million less than the amount they paid for 2 years ago. Yeah, which means 2 years ago they bought it for like 171 million. Now they sold it at 105 million. Yeah, so that is a big amount, big discount, right? So another one, Blackstone, they sold 49% stake in One Liberty Plaza at a valuation of 1 billion. So previously in 2017, the valuation was 1.5 billion. Now it's 1 billion. So of course, there are a lot of bankers that estimate the value of the less desirable offices. Of those that are well located, these require refurbishment, and of course, those who bought over, they probably have to spend a little bit more to refurbish and make it looks nicer in order for them to get tenants. Yeah. So the fear factor. This is a fear factor. The commercial property crisis could be worse than 2008 crisis. Yeah. So, and there is, because of this, there is a steep steep reduction in the demand. So people are just perhaps trying to get rid of or steer away from all these properties at, at the at the moment. Yeah, not forever, just at the moment, because they realize they need money more than properties right now. Yeah. So of course, this also, the reduce in demand also due to soaring interest rates and falling property values. Yeah, so new investors that come in, they'll be thinking, no, I need to get as much discount as possible. So 20% discount to buy this building, no, I need to go at least maybe 40% discount. Yeah, so this is what
40% discount. It's
this is what
impossible.
this is what is
Discount.
happening. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the US right now. So it's kind of scary to think that a building can just be sold so much lower. Yeah, and a company like this Silverstein is just making 66 million loss just like that, in 2 years. Yeah, so you see that the trend right now is not looking good for America. So I guess perhaps maybe that's why they are planning to increase rates further. I don't know. Things are getting bad. They are still increasing rate. Uh, Perhaps they want to make it make this opportunity, make this like a new opportunity to print more money. I'm not too sure. Yeah, the more money is circulating right now with the coupled with the global de-dollarization. A lot of countries are reducing their use for US dollar, reducing their
That's right.
transaction using US dollar. So, which means less US dollar is going around through transaction, and probably more US dollar has to come back. So, or even disappear. I don't know how it's going to happen, but yeah, things could happen just like in movies. Yeah, so when there is so much US dollar that is being not used, not utilized, stashed aside, which means that the demand of US dollar is going to go down. So if the demand of US dollar is going down, what other people what other corporation may be thinking is that, I'm going to use alternative currency, like stable coins, like CBDC. So looking at stablecoin information on stablecoin, Mizuho and MUFG, these two are the mega banks. Two of the biggest banks in Japan. So
Japan.
yeah, so there's this digital platform to be launched next year, and they promises lower trade finance costs. So this Progma, they intend to create digital currency network that can accommodate many financial institutions, and Mizuho is still considering how to introduce stablecoin into whichever business area that they have been planning and thinking of. Yeah. So right now, most overseas remittance, like we have mentioned before in our previous live stream, most remittance are currently settled through SWIFT, which is Society for World Interbank Financial Telecommunication. Yeah, SWIFT in short. Yeah, so it doesn't mean you transfer the money swiftly. It's just a name SWIFT. Their swiftness takes about 2 days at least. Yeah. So, and the transfer fee is usually $200. Wow. Or around 10%, which adds to the cost of trade value. Yeah, so $200 is a lot of money. And imagine SWIFT is not exactly doing a lot of things. They'll just sit there and say, you guys must trade through me, and I collect $200 from all of you. Every single transaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good money though. Yeah, that is also key reason why Japan big banks in Japan, they are looking into stablecoin platform. Yeah. So of course, this is to eliminate the remittance charges. Legal currency is deposited and exchanged for stablecoin in order to eliminate all these remittance charges. And of course, the deposit can be used by banks to generate returns when they begin to use all these stablecoin platform. So the banks will charge fee. Whether the banks will charge fees for this service, well, it's yet to be made clear. Even if there is, imagine if they are going to charge $20 instead of $200, people will still use stablecoin. But I guess they are just going to charge very little fee if they are going to charge a fee. Yeah, so that is to mitigate the 200 scary $200 fee. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so high with $100 for the transfer fee. Yeah,
Yeah.
so some people need to transfer the large amount of money because if you transfer 1,000, you will lose 200. So if you transfer 10,000, you also can lose 200. So they
Yeah.
will do the transfer with the large amount of money. Yeah, and I would like to share some of the news as in the title today is based on the coin market cap. The Bitcoin news about Bitcoin hit new highs of over 500,000 daily new address. This means the new address of the Bitcoin increasing, and some people are using more and more crypto, more and more Bitcoin. Yeah, I use this view mode, and you all can see this is a good signal uh, for the crypto community when the new user, the new wallet is creating, and some people try to learn how to keep their Bitcoin offline. Don't put uh, don't put in the exchange or somewhere. Yeah, Bitcoin see should they hit a yearly high despite the price fluctuation. Yeah, because the price of the Bitcoins go down, so it's a chance for people to buy more crypto. Based on just now we mentioned about the price of the property, every price increasing. But why crypto is going down? Yeah, it's a chance. And then we also see that is look like the economy crisis. Yeah, it's nearly like this. Some people they try to find some of the safe haven, the safe way to keep their money. Example, if in this moment you keep 1,000 in your bank account, next year it will be 1,000. But if you put 1,000 into the property, gold, or any other asset, next year it's maybe around 2,000 or 5,000. It depends on how um, how the inflation could happen. Yeah. And then let's review some of the news through the coin market cap. Yeah, I I want to let me go then. That's in the in the in yeah. Let me see how the big analytic is transaction fee. Yeah. Let me where's the news? Yeah. This will as you see check again because we are waiting for when the SEC will approve for the Bitcoin spot. Yeah, if it's approved and it will make the for the crypto Bitcoin, we check approve Bitcoin ETF application. K33 research say yes. Yeah, they research they say that in the future SEC will approve. Yeah. Uh, In short, the report discussed the high level acoustic 100-day K33 research. BTC could surpass 42,100 days after the potential ETF approval. Yeah. Potential, that means in the near future, it may overcome 42,000. Yeah. After it's get approved 100 days. Yeah, it's also a good signal for us to wait for the SEC approve because this time they try to delay, make let the people feel bored and tired with this. Yeah, and potential effect. We also know that China we see that Bitcoin network goes silent in 2023. Yeah, uh, Tech Girl say he's a big belief in Bitcoin mining. Yeah, this guy is one of the senator in uh, uh, in Texas, the Texas senator. Yeah, a lot of senator in the US believe in crypto. Also, some of the president running for campaign, they are running in crypto activity. Yeah, it's also good news for the crypto community. And this time we just wait to see how the market, yeah, to discuss to see because just now we see the price of Bitcoin go to we see the red is not actually the red because it's performing one day. If we see the performing for 7 days, it's nearly goes sideways because it changed 0.01%. Yeah, yeah. If we see one day, it also changed a little bit. Look like the sideways. Bitcoin go around the 25,900, 800. Yeah, it's also it's quite more activity when we see the price of Bitcoin. Crypto, yeah, the high is around 25,900. Now it's still 25,800. Uh, and then we hope that we all can get more and more activity with the crypto. Yeah. Let's see about the new the tech guru said he's a believer in Bitcoin mining. Yeah. This news is also good information for us to focus on. Yeah, in Bitcoin mining, lucky the bank of yeah some yeah it's quite long for us to review all, but it's also the good activity for us to to see to dissect, and we hope the good uh, the good news in future for all of us. Yeah, Mr. Nicholas, I see you have some difficult issue with your camera, and it's
Yeah.
hard for you.
Suddenly
Yeah,
it just switched off.
it's all right. So we can discuss with our camera, and we also um, can review some of the other information. Yeah, based on the slide, your last slide is about the journalists from the 13 country effortlessly make online payment with a
Right.
single click.
So yeah, this information I picked it up from Twitter because ever since Elon Musk changed the logo to X and changed the name to
Yeah,
X, I find myself checking up on Twitter very often.
yeah,
So this information, I came across one of those users. So in a Twitter link is actually a video. So they were showing some of these journalists from 13 countries, they were actually making payments for food, for anything that they are doing in this particular, I think it looks like flea market, or that even flea market, they are using digital currency to accept payment. I think that's an amazing thing. So what we have known about ECNY, the digital currency of China, is China Yuan, is that it has been launched quite some time ago. So, and they have implemented this ECNY on 17 provinces as pilot areas. So that's it. It's becoming like a daily life for them. Yeah, of course they started small. They started in one small particular region first, before they expand it to other areas in China. Yeah, so at least they are starting somewhere, and I think this can continue to go on and expand further. So with the kind of success they are enjoying right now, I believe a lot of other countries, especially those in Africa, they may be planning to do it. Since China can do it, why can't we? Yeah. So we can expect to see a lot of all this happening in the next 3 years, 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is look like the CBDC.
Yeah.
And then nowadays a lot of people using the digital wallet, yeah, to receive or to make a payment through the app. Like if you go outside for coffee, you can say, "May I make a payment by Momo, by Lao, or some of the other time instead of cash, instead of the credit card or bank card. Now we use some of the applications, so it's super easy for the people can adapt, can use the app in their own wallet, yeah. So they can apply it, yeah. So the user, they may not don't know what is in the background, yeah. What the difference between the digital currency with some of the CBDC stable bank, stable coin is issued by the central bank. Yeah, so they just don't care. They just care how popular of the application. Yeah, how well used. For example, if you go outside, you say you want to make a payment through the Bayla Momo. If the store or the shop they accept it, yeah, it's good. Some like if you go to the U group, yeah, uh, you say, can I make a payment by the Bitcoin or something? Yeah, some of the store they accept, but some of the store they don't know. Yeah, it's very common. If you go to the El Salvador, you say you want to make a payment by Bitcoin, so of course they know, but some of the store they they don't accept because they don't know much about technology.
Yeah.
However, when yeah, Mr. Nicholas.
Yeah, yeah. I think what you say is true, because if technology is not readily available for some people, they may not know about this digital currency thing. So they will like, what? We are going to collect cash. Yeah.
Of
So
course, they
unless
prefer the cash system.
this tech thing, they will be, oh yeah, I know about crypto, I know about digital currency. Yeah, I think I'm going to accept this Bitcoin. Yeah.
Yeah. And so nowadays when we go outside for some of the restaurant or the store. They say you want to make a payment by cash or by the credit card or bank transfer. So
Mm.
with some of the elder, they prefer make payment by cash because it's fast and easy.
Yeah.
So if they make a payment by credit card or some of the other digital version, it's so hard for them if there's a little bit issue. for example, when I make the payment and they say, "Oh, sorry, your card is not accepting," or some problem with the card. Yeah, it's very long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please
So
log in again or
yeah,
authenticate your identity first or verify your ID again because you have not
yeah,
been using the app every day.
yeah. That's right.
But
That is
one
some of the
small
new
story,
issue.
bro. Yeah, Mr. Richard. The other day I was in Johor, Malaysia.
Yeah,
So when I go to Johor, Malaysia, if I eat in a shop, most of the time I'll try to use the app to pay. Yeah, but because I don't go in often, sometimes I go in twice a month, 3 times a month. Sometimes after 1 month of not going in, I go in the third month. So during this 1 month that I don't go in because I don't use the app, right? So so there's one time I tried to pay for something. They asked me to
yeah,
verify my ID again to re-log in because you have been locked out. so so I
yeah,
go, what is my password? So I panicked. But anyway, I
mm,
remembered my password. So it took me like 3 to 5 minutes or 3 minutes just
mm,
to re-verify my ID again so that I can use the wallet again. So in other words, when you have a digital payment system and all this, you have to use it every now and then. Yeah. So if every shop is accepting digital currency or digital payment or app payment, uh, that's good, because you don't have to just keep having to verify your ID every time you make for payment. Yeah, so it's like becoming a daily life kind of thing. So for countries like El Salvador or even Africa, it's still not popular yet. So I think every time they make a payment, they could face some issue as well.
yeah. That's
But
right.
nevertheless, Huawei is they have been building a lot of 5G stations in China. I think up to now, oh no, I don't know. Wait, let me correct my statement. They've been helping UAE. They have been helping Middle East countries to build whatever stations, networks. Yeah. So if a country is full grown in all these networks, then the citizens, the users, they are able to use the network every day. You know, then they are able to make payments digitally every day. So to them, it's not a big problem. Yeah. So for us in Singapore, in China, in a lot of internet well connected countries in terms of internet, 4G, 5G data connection. So to us, it's like a daily life. We get connected online every day. We make payment every day. We are in. It's where you live, so you just keep using it. So things become very much faster. But if we stop using it, then sometimes you have to re-log in, re-verify again. Yeah, but that's just a small hurdle. After that, you can just keep using. So more importantly is the data connection. The data connection needs to be there. Yeah. So it is what China has been doing. Is what a lot of other Middle East countries have been trying to duplicate. They see, hey, China is doing it, so we want to do it. We want to have 5G as well. Yeah. So let's hope that Africa is also doing the same thing, and Central Asia is also doing the same thing. And then, if you are traveling there, you can use all your mobile device to pay for everything.
Yeah,
The reason why I use my mobile app in Malaysia to pay is that I don't like to receive change. If I pay something, let's say $25, 40 cents, then I have to give $30. You pay me back in maybe $4,
yeah,
$4.60. So that 60 cents, sometimes 65 cents, they have $18 point something. All those decimal point, those cents, they're coins that I don't like to receive. So I see if the price have some decimal point, I just use app to pay.
yeah. So, so it's sometimes it's very convenient for you because you don't want to keep some of the small
Small
penny,
coin.
yeah, small coin, yeah. And so it's it's convenient for us to redeem some of the coin. That means you make a pay by cash and you receive the small little coin into your bank account or some of the saving, like the piggy bank.
Yeah.
It's yeah, like the yeah. So the digital piggy bank. Yeah, in the future, some of the bank may have that function for you to keep it.
Yes.
Sometimes you can save a lot of
Yeah.
money. Yeah.
That's a good
And
idea.
yeah. Uh, so we hope for next month or the end of this month, the price may recover soon. Yeah. This time the price go like the sideways. If we compare with 1 month ago, the price go down 12%. Yeah, go down 12%. Yeah. If we compare with the 7 day, the price go down 0.05%. Means
Yeah.
last 7 days the price was sideways. It's hanging around 20 below from 25,000 to 26,000. But last month is go down much. Yeah, go down 12%.
Yeah.
Maybe it's depend on decision from the Fed, some of the effect from the property, yeah, and we think it's also time for us to complete our morning live stream every Sunday on the same channel. If you have any question, please let us know, yeah, and share your idea in your comment, yeah, with us. And we will discuss more about in crypto technology. Yeah, Mr. Nicholas.
All right. Thank you all
Uh,
for joining us. We hope you are investing well. So remember, when you invest in new coins, new tokens, please do your own due diligence and make sure that the team behind is serious and this project is safe for you to invest. We hope that you make some money and we'll see you in our next live stream. Bye bye.
yeah, goodbye.